Gomez, now Van Dijk in the centre of the field. McAllister will take the ball off him, tries to spring the ball over the back of the Marseille defence. Pavard gets there, heads it clear. Marseille have it on that far left hand side, but Liverpool have pinched it back, and in the end the referee has given away a free kick there, which will simple pickings for Marseille. Control the ball. There's Bellerdi, the Marseille captain, who's a former Dortmund man. Once upon a time, have to go back to 2019-20 for his days in Germany. Played a handful of times though for Borussia Dortmund. Certainly part of the Marseille pack. 6th season now as the captain. There's Liverpool looking for a free kick there, but the referee has given it, has he? Milos Kerkez has just gone down under the challenge there. Late lunge as well, by the looks of it. And it is a free kick. It's Højbjerg went in, was it? Or no, it was Pavard actually. Pavard just went in on the Liverpool man, just striding over the centre circle, Milos Kerkez, but down he goes. He's had an indifferent start to his Liverpool career, hasn't he, Milos Kerkez? He looked like he was going to be a regular starter when he came in from Bournemouth in the summer, but found his chances a little bit limited, but seems to be getting back in the stride now. He's played 21 Premier League games, and there's Van Dijk for Liverpool. Out to Kerkez now on this left hand side. He was on the bench for the last Champions League game, the 1-0 win against Inter, but he swifts the ball in left hand side. Cross comes wickedly in. He's come out to Frimpong on this right hand side. Liverpool playing some lovely 1-2 play inside the box, and that'll be a corner. In the end, Marseille doing their defensive duties and doing it pretty well. It was Gravenberg who was set down the right hand side, and it was a good challenge and put behind for a corner to Liverpool, which they will take from the right hand side. We've had 4 minutes gone here. If you have just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary of this UEFA Champions League tie. Marseille 0, Liverpool 0, but Liverpool will have a corner from this right hand side. It's going to be Mo Salah, who's back from the AFCON Nations now, ready to take the corner on this right hand side. There's been full-on controversy, hasn't there, between him and Arne Slot before he left for the AFCON Nations. Back in the team tonight though, in the starting 11, straight in there. What can Liverpool do from this? In the meantime, the referee is going to have a bit of discussion with Bellerdi, who's just trying to play some tactics, I think. Slow things down, put Mo Salah off maybe to take this corner. The Egyptian will get ready to curl it in from this right hand side with the left foot. 5 minutes gone, goalless here. There it goes into the box, and the header is just wide in the end from Joe Gomez. Well, it was a floated delivery just outside the 6-yard box in a central position. Gomez beats his man, and he can only put the downward header wide of that left hand post. Never scored a Premier League goal as Joe Gomez, or a Champions League one. He did come far away from doing it then though. Got it well, used the neck muscles, but couldn't quite put his header into the back of the net, wide of the left hand side. Left hand post it goes. As Marseille will have possession in the shape of the goalkeeper. He was Geronimo Rulli, 33 years of age now, former Ajax shot stopper. Kept just the 1 clean sheet so far in his 6 Champions League appearances. The ball is put over to the left hand side. Alisson has to come out of the other end, and he clears it away. Just about for Liverpool, but there was real pressure there. Marseille were putting on. Now Szoboszlai goes in on a tackle there. Looked like there was going to be a free kick. Well, so it seemed to Liverpool. Szoboszlai thought that was the case, but he's waved the play on as the referee. And now Marseille can keep possession inside their own half. Here is Pavard now. looking for support, controlling the ball inside the centre circle. Rolls it back to Berlardi. Here is Berlardi towards the centre circle himself. He puts it out to the right hand side. Chance for Weah to run at his man here. And here's Timothy Weah, the American who scored one of those goals in Marseille's 5-2 win at Angers at the weekend. Got one in the Champions League as well. It came against earlier on Real Madrid, but it was a 2-1 defeat there. And here he is again on the right hand side, pokes it through, and there's an offside flag is up there. Marseille just breaking down the right hand side there very quickly, has to be said. But, Liverpool doing well and catching Mason Greenwood, who of course Liverpool supporters will know very well, won't they, from his time at Manchester United, their rivals. And it will be a free kick to Liverpool. Played almost 8 minutes here. And it is goalless between these two sides. If you have just tuned in, you're listening to live audio match commentary. So we'll try and move the ball forward. And Liverpool trying to put the pressure on. Actually they'll clear it. Here he's set for Frimpong now down the right hand side. What kind of ball can he put in? The ball he's put in from the right hand side. It's cleared away. Okay, Marseille defending. Still Liverpool trying to find a way to break through the lines, which they are struggling to do at the moment. As Frimpong's delivery from the right was headed clear. Unless Kerkez tries to pick it up on the edge of the D, but he can't do that. In the end, it is cleared away by Marseille, but they'll come running forward down the right hand side. The acceleration there. It was Greenwood, but it's cut out, and now Marseille have it in the centre circle as they look to roll it around. Well, this game hasn't really got going yet. It's been a quiet start, but Marseille looking to make it a little bit more dangerous. Here they are on the edge of the Liverpool area. Can they get a strike on goal? Out to Weah on this right hand side, and he opts for Murillo. Here is Murillo trying to take on two Liverpool players. He gets the cross in first time, and again he gets it in, and Van Dijk clears it away. Just about, only just as well. The nick of time. And the ball is going to come back to Marseille. Here is Pavard now in the centre circle. Plays a 1-2 with Højbjerg. Former Tottenham man, of course. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and Southampton as well. He spent 4 seasons at Spurs. In his second season at Marseille now, is the Danish midfielder. Marseille again in possession. Only sweep forward by Murillo towards the halfway line. Liverpool don't really clear it, and now Marseille can break on the left hand side. Here's Traoré trying to run at the Liverpool defence, puts the ball into the area. Oh, and it almost reached the sliding Guerreri, but he just couldn't quite get there, the Algerian. Well, lovely play from Traoré down the left side, lovely right foot side pass into the area, and Guerreri, you thought he was going to get on the end of it. He's got 3 goals in his last 2 games as the Marseille striker, and he's on fine form at the moment. Yet to score in the UEFA Champions League though. He wasn't far away from getting a connection to that. Liverpool have got to be wary of him, that's for sure. And now they'll move the ball forward again. Here is Frimpong on this far right hand side. Frimpong rolls it back into the feet of Gomez to Van Dijk. Here is Van Dijk now for Liverpool on this left hand side, just walking into the centre circle he will go, then he rolls it over to the right hand side. Gravenberch. Here is Wirtz, lovely turn, lovely 1-2, and Wirtz and McAllister was trying to link up there on the edge of the Marseille area. The French side get it clear, only as far as Gomez for Liverpool, who puts his foot on the ball. See if he can break through the Marseille lines, but picks out Van Dijk now in the centre circle. Kerkez is on the left if he needs him. There's a nice little 1-2. Here's Van Dijk, sweeps the ball over the back of the Marseille defence, and it almost reached Salah, but he couldn't quite control it. And in the end, the ball runs loose and out for a goal kick, which Geronimo Rulli will get ready to take, the Argentine shot stopper. Well, Arnie Slot will, I'm sure, hope that Liverpool can keep up this unbeaten run. They've had a lot of draws in that unbeaten run, though. I'm sure they'll be looking to try and turn those draws into victories. Certainly would have hoped that that would have been the case against Burnley at the weekend, but they just couldn't quite find a way through a second time. It's in front in that game, only to let it slip. There's been a few of those, hasn't there? Liverpool again, drive through the Marseille centre, but it's well cut out there by Balerdi. Who will take control of it. Kondogbia, who's one of the starters for Marseille, was trying to get on the ball there. Been a regular starter in League One, though, the French domestic competition. He's been on the bench actually the last two games. His last appearance was the Super Cup final defeat to PSG. Here come Marseille again on the left hand side. Here is Medina. Lays it back into the midfield to Kondogbia, back to Højbjerg. They're just knocking it around at the moment, Marseille. To this near side now. Under pressure is Morello, but he has to go back into the centre circle. This is good play by Marseille. And now he finds Traoré. Guriri wants it on the left. Still Marseille attacking. Options left and right, but Liverpool do well and get the ball clear. Szoboszlai nicking the ball, and it's booted forward. Salah flicks it on. Now can Ekitike hold the ball up? He goes down, looking for the free kick. He's got exactly that. And that will be a free kick to Liverpool, just inside their own half. Well, you have to say, if there's one player who's been a starring light since their summer move, you would have to say Hugo Ekitike would be probably top of the pile, wouldn't you? Just the one Champions League goal, but in terms of Premier League form, 8 goals in the league, 15 for Frankfurt last season. Certainly is a goal scorer, and we give him the opportunity. And, here is Kerkez now for Liverpool. McAllister passes it wide into the centre circle, and he gets it back. There's Alexis McAllister just driving forward into Ekitike. Now Frimpong will collect it. Here come Liverpool again. Gravenberg to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai back to number 2 for Liverpool, Gomez. Out to Szoboszlai again. Wants to play the 1-2 with Gravenberg, but again there's no option for Liverpool. It's all noisy passing, but no real final cutthroat at the moment. Now there might be. Here's McAllister on the edge of the D, slips it through. Ekitike is in the area. Back to goal. Doesn't know where to go. He's gone back to the 18-yard area now. Is he going to shoot? Tries to play the 1-2, and in the end Marseille snuff it out. And here they come on the break, Marseille, down the left-hand side. Here is Traoré, driving down that left-hand side. He holds the ball up. Liverpool have done well there, and they've made him go all the way back. And in fact, the pass is too far for Medina. He's got to be careful here. He just about gets it back to his goalkeeper. Well, Marseille have had 56% of the ball possession compared to Liverpool's 44 so far. But, in terms of making chances, both sides have failed on that degree for the moment. Quarter of an hour gone here. Marseille 0, Liverpool 0. Here is Pavard towards the centre circle. He's got to be careful here and almost slipped on the ball. Liverpool pressing there with intention. Florian Wirtz was trying to get in on the act there, and he's found a little bit of form lately, hasn't he? That's Florian Wirtz. 4 goals in his last 6. Here he comes, Wirtz takes the ball, chips it in there, chance, it almost found to Ekitike again, but still, here's Salah now, into the penalty area, down the right hand side for Liverpool, rolls it back to Frimpong, takes a touch, delivers the cross, in he goes, Ekitike hits it back in there, it's cleared away, only as far as Gravenberg on the edge of the D, finds Kerkez, sweeps the cross high towards the back post. All Marseille is struggling, and they have to put it behind for a corner. Good defending in the end, had to be done, and it was. And they managed to get the header behind. It was Murillo, I think, who got there. It'll come off the shoulder, it deflected off the shoulder by the looks of it for the Marseille man. And it's gone behind, and it will be a corner to Liverpool from this right-hand side. Mo Salah will look to take. 17 minutes gone, still goalless between these two sides. Yet to have a shot on target either side as well. But Salah will look to change that with a in-swinging delivery from this right-hand side. As the referee just has a little chat to Facundo Medina. Argentine Marseille. Not sure what the words were there. He's actually on loan, Medina, from Lyon. In goes the cross, it's punched away by the Marseille goalkeeper. And then eventually booted over the halfway line. Frimpong heads it forward. Szoboszlai flicks it on, and here come Liverpool again. Down the left-hand side, Ekitike controls it. 1v1 against the Marseille defender. Is he going to go on the outside? He does. Gets to the byline, clips the cross into the box. And it almost eventually finds Salah, but he can only miscontrol it, and the ball is booted out for a throw. Once again, it's that man Murillo. You wouldn't want to face him on a dark alley. He's a big, strong boy, is the Panama defender. And he certainly showed what he can do in terms of an attacking prowess as well. 3 assists in his last 2. But Michael Murillo, as Liverpool have the throw on this far right-hand side. They take it quickly. Van Dijk, they want to get on with it here. Frimpong out to Gomez. Still got the ball in a decent position, midway point of the Marseille half on this right-hand side. Frimpong turns away from one, and another does well, tries to spin in. Chance here for McAllister. Oh, and the shot's just wide. Just wide of that far left-hand post. Well, that is without doubt the best opportunity that either side have created. And Alexis McAllister, well, he managed to get the ball to his feet. Sweet bit of footwork. And then the shot with his right foot, it's low and it's agonisingly wide of that far left-hand post. There's got to be inches in that. There might not even be inches, probably an inch looking at that. So close to painting the post with that, that's for sure. And Liverpool fans, of course, would want it a little bit closer to that, wouldn't they? But here come Marseille on at the other end, driving forward. Here is Greenwood into the air. Lovely 1-2, almost came to fruition there, but Kerkez gets in the way. And here is Ekitike now, back to goal, well inside his own half. He's almost by his corner flag here. He's gone down, he's got his side of free kick. He's very good at that, isn't he? Hugo Ekitike, back to goal, strength, power, and Pavard was pulling him all the way there. And in the end, he pulled him down with the Marseille centre-back. And it will be a free kick to Liverpool. So Benjamin Pavard is on loan from Inter Milan. As, Liverpool will have possession in the shape of Alisson now. Alisson will clear the ball forward with his right foot over the halfway line. Ball's back into the Liverpool defensive shape. It's headed away by Van Dijk. Kerkez picks it up now, rolls it into the centre. McAllister chips it high over the Marseille defence. They're looking for the ball to bobble and drop. It doesn't. And it's into the arms of Roulli in the Marseille goal. But, well, that will give Liverpool a little bit of confidence, won't it? That opportunity they created just a few moments ago. Lovely feet from McAllister, has to be said. Just seeing it again on the TV monitor in front of us. Beautiful sweeping right-footed drive. But where it went. Yes, Marseille will have a bit of possession now. There's Roulli. Roulli looking to clear it forward. There it goes over the halfway line. It's on the left-hand side. Traoré flicks it down. Liverpool just about win the ball there, and they get it back to Alisson. Good job they did, because Marseille were pressing high there. Ekitike tries to flick it forward, but Marseille win it back once again. Here is Pavard now inside the centre circle. Played into Kondogbia. Here's Jeffrey Kondogbia, the Marseille midfield man. Atletico Madrid, of course. 3 seasons with the Spanish outfit. Here he is again. To the near side. Marseille looking to build a bit of possession here through Murillo. And in the end they go all the way back in the shape of Belerde. He goes back to his goalkeeper, Roulli. Also have it in their own penalty area at the moment, just trying to roll the ball in short squids, as they did, of course, Well, as Robert De Zerbi's side used to do when he was at Brighton and Hove Albion, let's not forget, in the Premier League. What a sterling job he did there. And, hoping that he does the same here. But here come Marseille driving forward over the halfway line. Here is Ware. Has to go back to Kondogbia now. Kondogbia, Højbjerg. Good little footwork between the two there. Kondogbia just puts his foot on the ball inside the centre circle. And he goes wide to the left-hand side. Here is Højbjerg. Back to the number 5 for Marseille, Balerdi. And captain. The centre of the field once again to Højbjerg. Seen a lot of the ball, Højbjerg, at the moment. But Liverpool have won it back, and here they come, striding forward with Salah. Salah slips it on the right-hand side to Szoboszlai, gets the ball in there, Ekitike! And Liverpool take the lead! It's that man, Hugo Ekitike, once again on the end of it. And it was a swift Liverpool move. Mo Salah started it. He threaded the ball down the right-hand side to Dominic Szoboszlai. And his low cross is diverted home from Ekitike from just inside the penalty spot. Put on a plate for him, and with his left foot he just slots it past the onrushing Roulli in the Marseille goal. It's a fine finish from the Liverpool man. And in fact, is it going to count? Because the referee has been asked for a VAR check here. And there was a flag that was raised very, very late, and in fact the goal is going to be chalked off after all that. So it is no goal for Ekitike, and so it remains goalless. So I can only think that Ekitike was in an offside position when he put that in. We only saw the initial finish, haven't seen the TV replay yet. All happened so quick, but the flag was up, so the goal is ruled out. And in the meantime, here come Marseille. Got a bit of confidence from that. Here they come towards the edge of the Liverpool area. It's volleyed clear by Gomez. But that will certainly give Arne Slot's team a bit of confidence. The way they opened up Marseille then with 3 quick passes, really. Salah, Szoboszlai, Ekitike. That's what they'll want to repeat. Here is Van Dijk. Long ball over the halfway line. What a ball that is. It finds Ekitike. Oh, he's in loads of space. But I don't think he realised he got too much. He miscontrols it, and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side. Well, I can only think he's still a little shell-shocked that Liverpool aren't in front through his goal. But had he controlled it there, he would have certainly had an opportunity to run at the Marseille defence down that left-hand side. But it will be a throw-in to Marseille. Here is Ware. Goes back to the defender. Pavard. Back to Ware again. He just chips it forward with a flick on there from Mason Greenwood. Now Marseille picking up side the centre circle. Dogbia sweeps it out to the left-hand side to Medina. Medina goes back to Pavard. Good play by Marseille as they build through the midfield. Going to link up with Kondogbia. Turns on the ball. Where's he going to go? Short ball to Højbjerg. Højbjerg back into the shape of Kondogbia again. Marseille have got it in the central of the midfield position at the moment, inside the centre circle. Not causing any problems at the moment. They're trying those little quick flick 1-2s. And for the moment, I thought they have, in fact, they have won a free kick. It's Florian Wirtz going through the Marseille man, Medina. So it will be a free kick to Marseille, a chance for them to get the ball into the box. It's quite a dangerous position here. Left of centre. It's about 20 yards outside the Liverpool penalty area. So a real opportunity here. Medina's going to lift it in with that left foot, you would think. 26 minutes gone here. Marseille 0, Liverpool 0 in this UEFA Champions League phase fixture. Medina is over it. He'll lift this in with his left foot, you would think. Plenty of players in there, as expected. In it goes, decent ball, header comes in, it was blocked there, but it's going to come out. Shot comes in, oh, what a save from Alisson! He parries the ball away. Great strong game, but here come Liverpool at the other end. Mo Salah's chasing that, but out comes Roulli in the Marseille goal. Well, what a chance for Marseille there. ball came out to the right-hand side and it was smashed. I think it was Højbjerg who hit it with his right foot towards the far left-hand post, but that's a fine save from Alisson. Dives to his right, parries the ball away. A really good save. That's the first opportunity that Marseille have created in this game so far. Liverpool have been pretty defensively sound, not concerned in that department, but they were worried a little bit then. But here they come again. Do Liverpool on this near side. The ball is put out to Frimpong. He gets the low ball into the box, but Rouley is there first. And he drops himself on the ball and holds on to it. Was the Marseille goalkeeper. That just saves a little bit of time, but let's just see this again. As the ball comes back out, it was actually Guerreri who struck it. Comes out to him, right side of the area, hits it fierce with a right foot shot. It's arrowing towards the far left-hand corner, but that's a fine save by Alisson. And, gets a good two hands on it to parry it away, but here come Marseille again. Kondogbia being put under pressure by Wirtz there. Got to get the ball right. Traoré will try and spin off two Liverpool players. He goes down. That'll be a free kick to Marseille. Chance for them to start with possession once again. It was Frimpong who pulled him down. So a chance for Marseille to take the free kick, which they do. Over to this near side it goes. Oh, Pavard's giving it away, and Szoboszlai nicks it back for Liverpool. Here he comes driving forward, but Kondogbia does well again. Nicks ahead of the defensive line and wins the ball back well. In the meantime, Pavard will return the ball back to his goalkeeper. And now a chance for Balerdi to drive forward. Out to the left-hand side, the ball will go. Medina on this left-hand side. He's got Traoré hugging the touchline, decides against him. Højbjerg now inside the centre circle, into Kondogbia. Kondogbia puts his foot on the ball, plays it short into Guerreri. Guerreri knocks it back. Marseille still have it in the centre circle. They haven't moved too far. Liverpool putting a block on, got everybody behind the ball as they look to try and pounce on the counter. Still Marseille have possession. We've hit the half-hour mark here. If you have just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Very good evening if you have just tuned in here to this UEFA Champions League tie at the Orange Velodrome. It's currently Marseille 0, Liverpool 0. Marseille moving the ball around. There's the diagonal ball from Balerdi towards the Liverpool penalty area. It's a good header by Frimpong though, and I think he's been fouled in the process anyway by the Marseille man Murillo, and it will be a free kick. Well, we are seeing that Ekitike goal again now, just on the TV monitor, and I can tell you he was offside, just straight in front of Pavard. It's a good finish, but the flag was up, so offside, and the goal did not stand. Here is McAllister for Liverpool. Nice little 1-2, back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it short into the feet of McAllister, slips into Wirtz, tried the little 1-2. Marseille trying to nip the ball away, but the ball is sprung up to that right-hand side. Frimpong gets up to try and head the ball forward. He's not going to get there. And now Marseille will pick up possession and just give them a bit of respite. Well, Frimpong actually put the hand in the face there of the Marseille man, Traoré. Ahmed Traoré, the Ivorian, who is on loan from Bournemouth, of course. And he's got 2 goals in his last 2. He's the flashing winger. So it will be a free kick to Liverpool. Chance for them to get the ball in the box, which Dominic Szoboszlai will look to try and curl in. It's about 30 yards outside the Marseille penalty area. Three assists in the Champions League for Dominic Szoboszlai. Lifts the ball into the box, headed away, picked up by Kerkez. Liverpool will go again inside the centre circle. Bit of space for Gravenberg on this left-hand side. Here he is again. Gravenberg just holding the ball up, plays it short into Wirtz now. Wirtz across the lines. Still Liverpool trying to work their way forward. Now Frimpong, back to Gomez. Where are they going to go with this one? Gomez short, Van Dijk. Nice short passing from Liverpool. Marseille got everybody behind the ball It's their turn to do that now and hope the ball breaks so they can hit Liverpool on the counter. Here is Kirkes on the left-hand side. High, lofted ball towards the back post, and Szoboszlai can't keep it in. And the ball goes out for a goal kick to Marseille. Well, that was certainly a better piece of play from Liverpool there. Kirkes has got a wicked delivery, hasn't he? We saw that in his days at Bournemouth. The Hungarian. He can whip a ball in with that left foot, that's for sure. And that was what he was intending to try and do there. That didn't quite come to the time then. In the meantime, Liverpool have given a free kick away on the edge of their own box, and Marseille will come steaming forward. Here's Højbjerg over the halfway line, out to the right hand side. Here's a chance here for Weah inside the box, goes on the outside, gets the cross in. That'll be a corner to Marseille. Good defending there from Liverpool. It was Virgil van Dijk who got his body across and defended it well, has to be said. Weah went on the outside of him, Van Dijk just stuck to him like Tas, the Liverpool captain, and he puts it out for a throw-in. 34 years of age now, of course, Virgil van Dijk. Turns 35 in July, actually, the Dutchman. Will be a corner, though, to Marseille on this right-hand side. Taken quickly. Lifted in left-footed towards the back post. Is he going to be kept in? It's not. Good defending by Frimpong there, who stuck to his man. He goes over both their heads and out for a goal kick to Liverpool. We've got 12 minutes remaining until the break. Still goalless here between these two sides. Which Alisson wants to boot the ball clear from that goal kick. Ryan Veerts picks up the pieces on the left-hand side. Ball didn't quite reach its intended target, but Liverpool have possession. Here they come over the halfway line. Here is Frimpong, once of Manchester City, of course. He never played a senior game, but he's put the ball into the box. Chance here for Ekitike! And out comes the Marseille goalkeeper, but I think the flag is up once again. Well, that was really good play by Liverpool there. Just a simple ball over the top. It was Frimpong who played the ball into Salah, actually, who lifted it over the Marseille defence, but Ekitike, as he came through, should I say, he really came out, blocked the shot, but it didn't matter anyway. So Marseille have lost possession. Florent Wirtz has won it back here. Could be a chance. Ekitike almost released by Szoboszlai there. Had he just got that right, the Hungarian there, Ekitike would have been in. One-on-one with Rulli in the Marseille goal down that left-hand side, but give the French outfit credit, they stuck to the task, defended well. Here they come again. Here is Kondogbia. Tries to play it inside. Greenwood trying to get on the end of it, but Marseille again have given the ball away. And here come Liverpool striding forward with Salah. Salah again tries to slip it through. That's a brilliant tackle by Pavard. But here's Ekitike on the corner of the penalty area, down the left-hand side. He tried the ball back into Salah, and Marseille have cut the ball out. Well, you can certainly see Liverpool do look dangerous when they come through on the counter, when they press high, trying to win that ball back. Marseille have been a little bit careless with their passing in terms of a defensive structure. That's 2 or 3 times they've given the ball away in their own half now. So Liverpool, I'm sure, will look at that as a strength in their armour to use a lot more often. In the meantime, though, Marseille on the attack with Murillo on this left-hand side. Rolls it back into the feet of Belerde, puts his foot on the ball. No real urgency from the Marseille man at the moment inside the centre circle. Then he opts out to the left-hand side. Weah, again Marseille almost giving the ball away there. Liverpool certainly trying to be red hot to that possession giveaway. Just weren't quite at it on that occasion. And now Liverpool will take possession with Van Dijk. Van Dijk will find McAllister. Drops deep for Liverpool, picking the ball up into the feet of Gravenberg. Gravenberg back to McAllister. McAllister's got Kirkes to the left, back to Gravenberg will go. Here is the Dutchman. Rolling the ball inside to McAllister. Back to Gravenberg again. And still Liverpool have it. Who's yet to score a UEFA Champions League goal in a Liverpool shirt is Ryan Gravenberg. Sure, he'd love to do that tonight, wouldn't he? Out to the right hand side to Salah. Clips the ball in. Szoboszlai heads it back. Lovely football by Liverpool. Fiat's trying to get in there, but Marseille do well and nick the ball clear. And here they come now, Marseille. Trying to get the ball out their feet, and they do. Here is Kondogbia. Out to the right hand side. Mason Greenwood has got it now. On the right. Haven't seen too much of him now. He's cutting on the left foot into the centre circle. You can hear the Liverpool supporters booing him, of course, because of his Manchester United connections. Back to Kondogbia. Greenwood wants it again. He's not going to get it. Still Marseille have possession inside the centre circle. It's going to go all the way back though to Balerdi, who will just be so composed on the ball and wait for the cavalry to arrive. And it's not going to arrive in the shape of a Marseille player though. Once again giving the ball away so cheaply. Van Dijk looked to nick it off, and in fact I think he's given away a free kick there on Pavard. He has. Just went through the Marseille man. It just shoved him out the way, really. So it will be a free kick to Marseille, which they'll take quickly. Here is Pavard once again into Balerdi. Two Marseille centre halves just having a 1-2 between one another. And now they'll come forward. Here's a chance for Traoré to get on the ball. Greenwood wants it. Greenwood's got it. Here come Marseille now approaching. 20 yards outside the Liverpool penalty area. Kondogbia. Traoré, lovely football. There's the ball clipped in, blocked by Szoboszlai. Liverpool can come forward now in numbers if they get it right. Here is Fiat on the halfway line. Spreads the ball out to Frimpong. Is he going to keep it in on this far side? Of course he is. He's lightning quick, isn't he? Into the penalty area. Low ball into the box. Flipped by Salah. Oh, just over. Just over from Mo Salah. Well, lovely play by Liverpool. Frimpong kept it in on that far right hand side. He drove towards the Marseille penalty area. Great low ball into the 6-yard area. Salah gets the flick. He gets the left foot flick, but he can only flick it over the crossbar. It was with his knee actually where he got the connection over the crossbar. It goes. And a chance. Who's begging? Of course, you have to go back to November for Mo Salah's last goal in a Liverpool shirt. That 2-0 win over Aston Villa back at Anfield. Did score a few on international duty. He's going to try and get one here. Here is Ekitike, gets the ball in, looking for Florian Wirtz, but he can't control it. And Roulé in the Marseille goal does the business, but he boots it clear. Marseille looking to attack down the right hand side, but there's a flag up, and that will be a free kick to Liverpool. Well, we've got 5 minutes to go until the break. Still goalless between these two sides. Marseille 0, Liverpool 0. Liverpool have had a goal disallowed though for offside, so they will look at that, I'm sure, and feel they are the team that look the most likely to score, which they do, to be fair. Marseille did have a chance though, which Alisson had to push away. Here is McAllister now for Liverpool, out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk rolls it to the left hand side on this near side for Kerkez. Kerkez rolls it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk sweeps it right footed over the back of the Marseille defence. Almost got Szoboszlai away there. He slid, tried to control the ball, but he didn't get there. And the ball ran through to Roulé in the Marseille goal. But it's, I think it's a case of nearly there, but not quite for Liverpool at the moment. They've had a couple of very close opportunities where they could have been in. And Marseille can certainly count themselves a little bit fortunate when it comes to that. So they have, of course, won their last 2 UEFA Champions League games. One of those was a 2-1 victory over Newcastle United, of course, here. So they'll be certainly aiming they can do something similar against Liverpool tonight. But at the moment, Liverpool, although they're not ahead, they are the team looking the most likely. The scorers. Van Dijk boots the ball clear. Over the halfway line it will go. Marseille will pick up the pieces though. Simple for Balerdi to take control of. And a lovely ball out on this near side. Greenwood wants to get onto it, and he does inside the centre circle. Again, Marseille though, just been a bit rickety with that possession. That's what Liverpool are trying to do. Trying to counter press when Marseille have the ball towards the halfway line. The three, Salah, Ekitike and Wirtz, they're all onto you like a flash. But here's Kondogbia, drives past Ekitike. Clips a beautiful left foot ball over to that left hand side to Traoré. Takes the ball down against Frimpong, right foot across into the box. You saw the Marseille supporters get up there, stand up. They felt the excitement when Traoré had the ball on this right hand side. You can feel it in the ground here. And here come Liverpool now driving forward. Here's Frimpong over the halfway line. He's got blistering pace, hasn't he? He's gone down, has he? Still got the ball. Got to his feet. There's the cross into the area. Is he going to fall for Kerkez on the left-hand side? It's going to go everybody's head. And in the end, Kerkez will recycle it. Liverpool still have it, though. 10 yards outside the Marseille penalty area. Wirtz, 1-2 with Ekitike. Still got it, Liverpool. McAllister looking for support. Rolls it into the feet of Szoboszlai. McAllister back to Joe Gomez. Slips it through. Here's Gravenberg. Goes down, looking for a free kick. He's got it right on the edge of the Marseille penalty area. Lovely, clever turn from Gravenberg to get away from Murillo. And Murillo, I think, was it? Or no, in fact, Murillo was in there, but it was Balerdi who took him down. And so it will be a free kick to Liverpool in a very dangerous position. It's right of centre, 25 yards out from the Marseille goal. So certainly an opportunity to test Rouley. Marseille keeper Arne Slot will hope that's the case anyway. And what a perfect time this would be for Liverpool to open the scoring. Sure, Marseille will have plenty to say about that though. Florian Wirtz looks like he's over the ball. In the meantime, Balerdi's getting a bit of a talking to here. The referee Slavko Vincic hasn't booked anyone yet. But in the meantime, they are looking at a possible penalty here. VAR, are they? And the referee, I think, has given a penalty here to Liverpool, has he? Or has he given a free? Has he kept with a free kick? Well, there was a handball inside the box here from a Marseille man. VAR are looking at it, and let's just have a look. It went back up and fell onto the hands of where it was inside the box, but no, they've decided against it. It's not deliberate handball, and having seen it again, it is the right decision. But when the referee pointed then, he was obviously pointed to say it is still a free kick. So Liverpool have a free kick then, no penalty. VAR agree with the on-field decision. That's despite it striking the hand of Timothy Weah, it was not deemed deliberate enough for a spot kick. So Liverpool will have a free kick then in the same position, 25 yards out from the Marseille goal. Szoboszlai is over it. Salah is looking as well. Wirtz can hit them too. They've got plenty of set-piece architects, haven't they, to have a go at this. What will they do? In the meantime, we are now into the first half stoppage time. We've got 2 minutes added on here. Can Liverpool find a way through? Szoboszlai, you would favour it. I think he might be the last Liverpool player to score from a direct free kick, hadn't he? Right-footed, low ball, oh, and he's done it! Would you believe it? Szoboszlai gives Liverpool the lead! And it's a beautiful set piece. He's fooled Rouley all ends up. Instead of going over the wall, it's a daisy cutter. He hits it low, right-footed. The ball goes beneath the wall and past Rouley into the near post of the netting. It's a sumptuous low-stroking strike from the Liverpool man, and it's Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. And Liverpool thought they'd gone in front early on in the first half, where they have now. And Dominic Szoboszlai, it is the man who strokes it beautifully underneath the Marseille wall. And Rouley, despite diving to his left, really doesn't get a prayer. In fact, it's gone right underneath the Marseille wall. It's a fooling free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai. But Liverpool won't care. They lead by 1-0. And Dominic Szoboszlai gets his 4th Champions League goal in 7 matches. And it's capped off beautifully, isn't it? Right before half-time. Just what the doctor would have ordered. Well, I was only just saying a few moments ago, Liverpool looked the side most likely to score. And they go in 1-0 up at the break. Perfect time from Dominic Szoboszlai. Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. A free kick underneath the Marseille wall is the goal that separates the two sides. But they could have been in front early in the first half when Ekitike put the ball into the back of the net from close range. That was ruled for offside. At the other end, Marseille had a chance which was brilliantly saved by Alisson Guriri shooting from the right side of the area. But that's how it is at the break. Liverpool lead, Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. We'll be back in 15 minutes, so make sure you come and check us then.
Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok.
Welcome back to the second half. There it is, currently Marseille 0, Liverpool 1 in this UEFA Champions League phase tie. The orange velodrome. Dominic Soboslai set piece right on the stroke of half time, or if you want to call it even deeper than that, first half stoppage time. And it's given Liverpool a lead in this game. Alisson had to make a decent save in the first half, but then you could have said Liverpool could have been in front before they were. Ekitike having a goal ruled out for offside, but Liverpool it is that lead at half time in this one. You wonder what the two managers have had to say. Roberto De Zerbi sure will want his side to just offer a little bit more in the final third when they do get that passage of play further forward. Hasn't been too many occasions where they have, but I think a case of maybe do a little bit more in those areas to cause Liverpool a few problems. And as for Liverpool, I'm sure Arne Slot will be reasonably satisfied with his side's performance so far. They are the team that have been in majority of control. Hence they lead by a goal to nil. It doesn't look like there'll be any changes at the break from what we can see. We will of course let you know if there are. So it is as you were at the start of the second half. Liverpool will get us underway in this second half, then kicking from left to right. Marseille of course kicking from right to left. So here is Van Dijk, who sweeps the ball forward over to that right hand channel. Looking for Liverpool to get on the attack early on and try and get a second goal. Here is Ekitike holding the ball up. Has to go back to Frimpong, and now Gomez will roll it across to Van Dijk. So it is as you were then at the start of the second half with the two teams. For Marseille, it's Rulli in goal, Murillo, Pavard, Balerdi and Medina in defence. Weah, Højbjerg, Kondogbia and Traoré midfield, with Guiri and Greenwood up front. For Liverpool, Alisson in goal, Frimpong, Gomez, Van Dijk and Kerkez the back four, Szoboszlai, Gravenberg and McAllister the midfield three, Wirtz, Ekitike and Salah the three up top. And so Marseille have possession in the middle of the park. The ball will go back to Højbjerg. Højbjerg rolls it back to Pavard. There was one of a couple of changes for Marseille. There is Benjamin Pavard now. Missed the Angers game last time out through injury. And here come Marseille with a bit of pace down the left hand side. It's Traoré driving forward. Szoboszlai the closest to him. Still Traoré. Plays the ball inside to Kondogbia now. Here is Kondogbia driving towards the Liverpool penalty area. Where's he going to go? Tries to play a short pass. Guiri knocks it back. There's a long shot from distance, and it's well wide in the end. From Højbjerg, I think it was. Struck it with his right foot, but it was low, and it was always going wide of that left-hand post, really. About 30 yards out from the Liverpool goal in the central position. Just couldn't quite get the shot in the direction where he wanted it. And in the end, off the laces it goes, and wide of the far left-hand post it sails. In the meantime, Liverpool looking to counter down the left-hand side. They've got themselves a throw-in on that far side, which Kerkez will go over and take it. Oh, he's been pushed over, Kerkez there, and the referee's going to have to get involved. It's a yellow card for Benjamin Pavard. There was no need for that. I don't know why he's done that. What a silly booking. It really was. Well, Kerkez was just about to take the throw, and as he did, Pavard just pushes him over. Completely unnecessary from the Marseille man. And that's a yellow card for Benjamin Pavard. His third booking in 6 Champions League appearances. So maybe it shouldn't be such a surprise, really, to the Marseille supporters. But here come Liverpool, attacking down the left-hand side. Ekitike gets inside, plays it back to Wirtz. Chance here! Oh, the shot is blocked. Good block by Marseille, really good defending. It was actually Pavard, I think, that got in on the end of the block. But Liverpool attacking with really good menace there down the left-hand side. But here at the other end, here come Marseille now. Here is Greenwood down the right-hand side. Rolls it into the feet here of Murillo. Murillo back to Greenwood. Here come Marseille, looking to find a way down this right-hand channel. Greenwood would take control of it. Rolls it into the centre circle. Nice turn by Højbjerg. Højbjerg sprites it out to the left-hand side to Medina. Medina short into the centre circle. Here is Balerdi. Balerdi pushes it out to the right. Marseille just keeping possession, waiting for something to drop in the final third. Short ball to Højbjerg. It's a poor ball and Kerkez just volleys it clear. But it does go back to Marseille, who can start possession once again. Here is Benjamin Pavard, man who was booked just a few moments ago. Into the middle of midfield to Kondogbia. Kondogbia has to go back though to his left back Medina. Here is Facundo Medina. Out to the far right hand side. Chance here for the man on loan from Bournemouth maybe to try and run at the Liverpool defence, but unable to do so. Then they'll chip the ball into the Liverpool box, and I'm not sure if Kondogbia was claiming possible push on himself there. Let's have a look at this. Well, Frimpong put his hands in the back, and I don't think there was enough contact really. It's all of nothing really from the Marseille man. So Liverpool can start once more, and here they are towards the centre circle. 49 minutes gone. It's Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. That goal from Dominic Soboslai. The goal separating the two sides. If you have just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Very good evening to you all. As Marseille will have a throw on this near side, which Murillo is looking to take. Launch it forward, is he? Or is he going to go for the short one? Goes for Højbjerg. Højbjerg plays it back to him. Here is Murillo again, trying to drive his way through the Liverpool back line, twisting and turning. He's gone down, looking for the free kick. Referee says no. Michael Murillo. And in the end, Marseille will have possession. They have to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Here is Rouley. Rouley plays it into Højbjerg. They've got to be careful here because Liverpool are pressing once more. Ball is punted forward down the left-hand channel. Marseille 59% possession so far. There's the ball forward to Traoré. This is what they want. 1v1 against Frimpong now. Traoré cuts in on the right foot, goes back to Højbjerg. Still Traoré, plays it in. Here is Højbjerg again on the edge of the D. Where's he going to go? He's got nowhere to go at the moment. Into the feet of Gouiri. Here is Gouiri. Cuts in on the right foot. Has to go back again. Marseille just not finding those channels. Give credit to Liverpool. They are blocking everything. But there's the shot in. Oh! And it came out of nothing from Mason Greenwood there. And it's turned behind by Alisson for a corner. Well, Højbjerg just played it short into his feet. And Greenwood, just with a very quick turn, smashed it with his right foot. He's about 25 yards out from the Liverpool goal central position. But Alisson dives to his left and parries it behind for a corner. That's better from Marseille. And Greenwood would have loved that to go in, I'm sure. In the meantime, it's a corner for Marseille from the right-hand side. Curled in with the left foot, headed away. But it's going to come back out here for Greenwood. Left-footed shot! Oh, it's just wide. Again from Mason Greenwood. He really has got a left foot on him, hasn't he? And there he was again on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. Down the right-hand side, he cut in, struck it with his left foot. And the ball swerves its way wide of that far left-hand post. I'll just see if it's took a deflection, actually, on the way through. It has. It will be a corner to Marseille here from the left-hand side. It's going to be the number 9, Amine Gouiri, to take it right-footed. Flings it into the near post. Away by Van Dijk. But Marseille going to try and get it back in here. Really good start to the second half for a neutral. Shot comes in, deflected into Alisson's hands. Well, Marseille will look at that and feel that was a lot better in terms of attacking possession. But at the other end, Liverpool could be in here. Here is Salah on the left-hand side. He's gone down when the ball took a nice bounce for the Egyptian. But then he didn't get it. And here's Greenwood now driving forward down the right-hand side. End-to-end stuff here between these two sides. We didn't see this in the first half. Certainly seeing it now. No Salah at one end and then Mason Greenwood at the other. And Salah it was that just slipped at the vital moment, allowed Medina to find Greenwood, and he drove forward, but in the end the ball is out for a throw. So Marseille will have a throw on this far right hand side, midway point of the Liverpool half. Kondogbia will take control of it inside the centre circle, rolls it to Belerde. Murillo wants it as well. Now Medina, lovely ball. Kondogbia driving past Soberslite, wants it with Højbjerg. Good play by Marseille, this is better. On the right hand side, Greenwood flings it in there, away this time by Liverpool head. But Marseille will have it back. Ball back into the box, away by Soberslite again. And now Salah will try and pick it up. Liverpool under a little bit of the cosh here in the early parts of the second half. Here's Højbjerg. Here come Marseille again on the left hand side. Here is Gururi. 1v1 into the penalty area. Cuts in, goes on the outside of Gomez. Still got it, Gururi trying to battle his way through. He did too much, really. Didn't need to do that. Needed to release a pass. Instead, was a little bit selfish in my view there, down the left side of the area. Could have played a ball into the box at least. Decided to go inside, outside. Of course, some players can get away with it and do it, can't they? But I think Gururi showed too much there to the Liverpool back line when really I don't think he needed to. And here come Marseille again. Down the left-hand side this time in the shape of Murillo. Murillo plays it short into Medina. Medina back to Murillo. Højbjerg's got it as well. Back to Medina. Has to go back to his central defensive partnership, Belerde. Belerde goes back to his goalkeeper. And Marseille can start possession again. We've had just over 10 minutes in the second half. Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. It was a relatively quiet first half in terms of many opportunities. But this has certainly heated up now. And here's Greenwood with the ball over the top of the Liverpool defence. But Alisson will see to that and will hold on to the ball. But once again, really good skill. Just seeing that opportunity. I've got to give credit. It was a brilliant tackle actually by Gravenberg on Gururi when he tried to twist and turn round the Dutchman inside the area down the left hand side. Failed to release the pass, but Gravenberg stuck to his task and won the ball very well. In the meantime, Marseille could be in a bit of a tricky situation at the back here. I don't know what they're doing there. It was a poor header from Medina in the first place, but here come Liverpool attacking. Kerkez down the left hand side, gets the cross in. That'll be a corner to Liverpool. Well, we've seen that a couple of times in this game where Marseille have just been a little bit careless in possession, and once again they were doing it there, trying to hold off Salah was Belerde, and it wasn't to be. But it will be a corner to Liverpool from this left hand side. It'll be Dominic Soberslite to take it. Puts the ball on the corner spot. The man who has scored the goal that separates the two sides at the moment. From a corner, it will be for Soberslite. He's going to curl it in with his right boot. An in-swinging delivery. In it goes, looking for the near post. It's headed away and cleared out. Here is Wirtz trying to head that back in. He's controlled it on the chest, Wirtz. Out to the left-hand side. Liverpool just trying to find a way through once again. See if they can get that second goal at the moment. Not forthcoming. Marseille have been the side on the attack. They've been the team. Certainly showing more of it in the second half, but it only takes a little simple piece of passing, doesn't it, from the opposition, and then all of a sudden you're on the back foot. Liverpool trying to continue possession, and they do. That's a good tackle from Gomez. Here is Kerkez now. Short ball into McAllister for Liverpool. Strides forward in a walking pace. Then he switches play over to the right foot. Frimpong to take control of it. Frimpong rolls it back into the midfield. Gomez back into Gravenberg. Slips it through to Wirtz. This is good from Liverpool. Salah turns, tries to play it through, but there's a block there, and Marseille do well. Good defending there from Belerde. As he gets it back to Medina, he hoists it forward down the left-hand channel. But in the end, Liverpool again very comfortable in possession as Frimpong rolls it back to Alisson. And that's something I will say, really, Liverpool, in terms of possession, they have certainly been a lot more comfortable than Marseille have. And that's where you feel this game may be won and lost. Here is McAllister. At the moment, it's Liverpool they continue to lead. Here is Soberslide, slips it through. Chance for Ekitike. Oh, it's off the post from Ekitike. So close for a second. It's not over yet. Frimpong driving into the box. Plays it back to Gravenberg. Chips it in there, right-footed. Cleared away by Medina. But still it's not clear. Liverpool trying to control it and get it back. But Marseille will come forward now on the counter. Liverpool could be in trouble. Greenwood, if he gets the pass right. He does get it right. Oh, and it's over the bar. From Guri, I think it was. What a chance for Marseille. Well, they just sprung Liverpool on the counter, something that they haven't done, but obviously that's the game plan. This time they got it right. And the ball goes over the bar from Traore. Lovely quick play. We'll come back to the opportunity for Liverpool though. Ekitike. Soberslide slid it through. It's a lovely side roll pass through the centre of the Marseille defence. Soberslide hits it with his right foot. Past Rouley. It pings off the outside of the right post and comes back out. Liverpool so close to a second goal. And it's all end-to-end stuff is Kondogbia tries to get the ball into the box there. But Liverpool get it clear. Well, this game really has pushing the buttons now in terms of attacking from both sides. But here is Ekitike into the area down the left-hand side. Good defending there, as he has done all night. Balerdi tough in the tackle, very composed on the ball as well. Leonardo Balerdi, the Argentine, and there he was again, making sure that he got behind the Liverpool defence to attack, should I say, stopping them from getting any kind of opportunity. But at the other end, Mason Greenwood, where they were on the counter, Marseille, they sprung Liverpool superbly. Ball over the top, down the right-hand channel. Greenwood drives into the penalty area. First time ball across the 6-yard area, and somehow it's put over the bar from about 8 yards out from Traore with his right boot. Certainly a massive chance for Marseille, though, was that one, as Alisson clears it forward down the right-hand channel. Liverpool trying to win possession, but in the end they don't do it. And back to the Marseille goalkeeper, Rouley it goes. He flings it out to the left-hand side. Here is Medina now, coming forward, walking pace towards the centre circle. Medina looking for an option, has to go back in the shape of Balerdi. Balerdi now striding forward, puts his foot on the ball, rolls it to the right-hand side to Pavard. Pavard into the feet of Højbjerg, back into Balerdi. Balerdi now, over to left-hand side to Medina. 61 minutes gone here. You have just tuned in, you're listening to live audio match commentary. Marseille 0, Liverpool 1 in this UEFA Champions League phase tie. Ball goes back to Alisson. It's a foul there. And it certainly will be by the looks of it. I think Liverpool have got themselves a free kick. Gravenberg dragged to the ground inside his own half, and now he'll take control of the ball with the Dutchman. Walking pace over the halfway line. Picks out Frimpong. Frimpong will return it back to him. Now Joe Gomez, of course, is in for Konate, who is not even in the squad. Ibrahim Konate, due to personal reasons. Ekitike, lovely 1-2, and now Soberslide can drive through. He leaves it for Kerkez. Kerkez slips it onto the left-hand side. Viets now into the air. Viets, oh, it's wide. What a chance for Liverpool to make it 2-0. Marseille fell asleep then, and Liverpool hitting Marseille where it hurts. Kerkez it was that drive towards the edge of the D, picked out Viets on the left-hand side. He's about 8 yards out, gets it onto his right foot, but he smashes it wide of the near post of the netting. I'm not sure if Rouley did get a touch to that, did he? On the way through, he did. He got a finger to that, so whether that was going in, we'll have to wait and see. But it's a Liverpool corner. Maybe I'm giving the same hand. Yes, I am. It's a good save at the near post, I have to say. Really good hand to it. But it will be a corner. What can Liverpool make of this? Can they get a second goal from this left-hand side? Viets will take the corner with the right foot in swinging delivery from the German. Got plenty in there. Floated high towards the back post. It's over Gomez's head and Van Dijk's. And it goes out for a corner. A goal kick, should I say, to Marseille. But Liverpool again threading through eye like a needle with those little balls through, as they did when Ekitike hit the post, as they did just when they found Florian Wirtz in a great position. And that is a wonderful save from Rulli, has to be said, to tip the ball behind at the near post. Because Wirtz got it well onto his right foot. And let's be fair, the form he's been on recently, you would back him to score, but he did hit the target at least. That's a fine save. But in the meantime, it looks like Marseille might well be making a change, and it's going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang who is going to come on. Liverpool will know all about him, of course, in his Premier League days with Arsenal. In the meantime, though, Marseille will attack down the right-hand side. It's almost by the corner flag on this far side. Kirkes and Traoré, they're in a battle there, but Liverpool come away with the ball. And here is Wirtz, spins off one man and off another. Out to the left-hand side to Ekitike, pokes it down the line to Wirtz, and Liverpool are attacking down the left-hand side. Wirtz with a left-footed cross over the goalkeeper, but it's going to find Frimpong on this right, keeps it in. And in the end, Marseille, Højbjerg gets there first and boots it out for a Liverpool throw on this near side. Once again, it was quick passing from Liverpool. And you just feel the more that Marseille try and go for this game now, Liverpool have got the attacking prowess to finish them off. But of course, it only takes a goal to change a game. It's only 1-0. And here come Liverpool again. McAllister, lovely feet from him. Ekitike over the bar. Another chance goes begging for Liverpool. Well, once again, great football there. Starts off with Van Dijk. He puts it into Wirtz, midway point. McAllister, the play, lovely one too, Wirtz and McAllister. McAllister then slips it through left side of the area, and Ekitike with his left foot hammers it over the bar from about 11 yards out. Tight angle, but he just couldn't quite get under it, Ekitike, and in the end fires it over the bar. But it's another chance that goes begging for Liverpool, and I'm sure they will hope that one of those chances do come to fruition, but at the moment they're missing a couple. And you all know what that signal could be, don't you? Don't put your chances away. It could come back to haunt you, and Marseille are hoping this might be, and a great chance here for Weah! Oh, and he's hit the side netting. Timothy Weah, the American, so close for Marseille to an equaliser. Well, it was Højbjerg who put the ball out to the right-hand side. The low ball into the area. Weah, he has it. It's just outside the 6-yard area on the right-hand side. Hits it with his right foot. And Van Dijk, with a brilliant block with his right boot, puts it behind for a corner. That is magnificent from the Dutchman to block that, because that's going in from Timothy Weah. But it will be a corner to Marseille. Well, this is unrecognisable from the first half. Here goes the corner, flung in with the left foot, headed away by Van Dijk, and then volleyed well over the bar in the end by Pavard, I think it was. But Marseille are looking to make a double substitution here, or it might be a treble. Is it going to be Nadir, Aubameyang? There's going to be all sorts coming on here. Well, Aubameyang will be the first to come on, and Gouiri will come off. So Gouiri, Traoré and Kondogbia are off, and coming on, it's going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as one of them. We're just waiting to see who the others are. We will bring that to you in just a couple of moments. Marseille 0, Liverpool 1. If you are just tuning in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. So it's going to be Paixão, is it, as well, to come on. So Aubameyang, Paixão and Nadir are the three substitutes to come on. Well, Paixão is the Brazilian that signed from Feyenoord in the summer, around £30 million. He's got 4 Champions League goals so far, Igor Paixão. I'm sure he would love to get another one of those this evening. In the meantime, Liverpool have possession. There's the ball through to Szoboszlai, nicked off away from him. So Marseille have got the big guns on, and of course, as mentioned, He's a bit of a veteran though now, isn't he? 37 years of age, he turns in June. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang still finding the back of the net though. In terms of Champions League football, 3 goals, 5 assists so far from his 6 Champions League games. He's got 3 goals. Should I say he's got 5 league goals as well. So he's still a big danger. And that's why Marseille have thrown him on. So Paixel and Aubameyang are on to try and see whether they can get Marseille back into this. It's only 1-0. In the meantime, Liverpool will look to make it 2. Here is Ekitike driving towards the edge of the D. Finds Frimpong now on the right-hand side into the penalty area. Frimpong goes on the outside, gets to the byline, but he loses control of the ball. And it'll go out for a goal kick to Marseille, to the anguish of the Liverpool right back. Of course, signed from Leverkusen in the summer. Marseille will take possession. We wonder what Liverpool will do in terms of their changes, of course. But in the meantime, here come Marseille flooding forward now. Down the left-hand side, here's Aubameyang. Tees it back, chance here on the edge of the D. Good challenge by Salah. Had to get there, and he did. Coming back to help his teammates out. You have to say he got that right. Here's the Liverpool man. Here is Kerkez, clips it down the left-hand channel. Wirtz volleys it forward, but it's only gone as far as Pavard. But Liverpool will pick up possession. Here is Gravenberg, drives over the halfway line now. Out to the right-hand side. Soboslai, the man whose goal is currently the goal that keeps Liverpool in the lead. Here's Ekitike on the corner of the penalty area, down the left-hand side. Right for the cross, Salah! Oh, it's just wide! Mo Salah gets up on the edge of the 6-yard area, but plants his header wide of the left-hand post. Ekitike puts it on a plate for him. He's on the corner of the Marseille penalty area. Ekitike just gets inside, flicks the ball with his right boot to Salah, who's at the far stick on the 6-yard area, but his downward header goes wide of the far left-hand post. But that's another big chance for Liverpool. How many more are they going to create? And here come Marseille now. Driving forward, the ball is put down the right-hand channel. Chance for the cross, flung in high. It's going to be picked up by Alisson though, and that'll be meat and drink in the end for the Liverpool goalkeeper. But I just feel that the more opportunities that Liverpool don't take, they could be in a bit of a pickle. In the meantime, Ekitike driving forward again. Marseille win possession, but it's come back to Ekitike. Out to the left-hand side to Wirtz. Wirtz now on the edge of the area. Oh, he's twisted and turned. Great skill from Wirtz. Inside the area, back to Ekitike. Comes back out to McAllister. Feeds Frimpong on the right. Still Liverpool attacking. On this right-hand side, Frimpong, 2 Marseille defenders to beat. He's beaten them. He's got inside the 6-yard area. Pulls the ball back. It's in there. The ball finds the back of the net. And Liverpool have got that second goal. And you feel that just might be enough for Arne Slot's side to take the 3 points. Well, Jeremy Frimpong, great work from him down the right-hand side. He got on the outside of the Marseille defender after picking the ball up, beat him all ends up, put the ball, it slithered across the goal line, it hits the keeper and it finds the back of the net. So I don't think Frimpong can claim it. It's definitely an own goal, because he tries to play it across to Ekitike, but the ball deflects off the goalkeeper. Let's have a look at this. We're going to see it again now. Yeah, it comes off the goalkeeper. It's going to go down as own goal, I think, to Rulli. Or it might even be Medina, who was also... Did it hit his foot? No, it definitely hit the goalkeeper. Frimpong put it through his legs, but as he went to put it through his legs, he was looking for Salah, who was waiting to just tap it in. It deflects off Rulli's back left ankle and rolls into the far left-hand corner. But Liverpool, once again, they won't give a jot, will they? They lead by 2-0 here. Marseille 0, Liverpool 2. And there was a question of whether Liverpool could finish the job with a second goal. They might well have just done that now. And whether Medina will be credited with the goal, whether it hit him last, the Marseille defender, certainly hit the goalkeeper as well. But it is an own goal, but Liverpool, as I say, they won't mind. They lead in a comfortable setting now. Here is Alisson with his right foot, puts it into Wirtz. Wirtz flicks it. Lovely 1-2 there with Ekitike, who put it on the chest, but Marseille will come forward. Middle of the park, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge now. You may feel that Roberto De Zerbi, I'm sure, will think maybe he should have made the changes a little bit earlier, because now they have got an uphill struggle. Here is Murillo for Marseille on the left-hand side. Poor ball again, and now Liverpool could come scampering forward. Here is Wirtz, out to the right-hand side to Salah. Frimpong's on the overlap. Salah plays it down the line, into the air, Szoboszlai now. Back to goal. Two Marseille defenders do well, and they snuff him out. But it's going to come back to Frimpong, who's had an outstanding game for Liverpool on this right-hand side. Van Dijk, inside the centre circle. Where's he going to go? Is he going to go short? Out to Gomez. Now Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Plays it short into the feet of McAllister. McAllister plays it short into Wirtz. Lovely 1-2. Wirtz, Gravenberg. They're getting closer, Liverpool, but Marseille again snuff it clear. They've got everybody behind the ball at the moment, Marseille, hoping they don't concede another one, because it would be curtains then, wouldn't it, if it isn't now. Szoboszlai, 15 minutes to go. If you have just tuned in, you're listening to live audio match commentary. Marseille 0, Liverpool 2, here in this UEFA Champions League phase fixture. Here is Wirtz, gets it to Frimpong now. Here is Frimpong into the air, he's gone down, looking for a free kick because he was just outside. Don't think he's going to get it, is he? Well, he certainly wanted it. He feels he was pushed over there by the Marseille defender, Murillo. It looks like he's given it the other way, I think. Frimpong pushing Murillo over, I've got to say. It's a bit of a strange one, but there you go. In the meantime, here come Marseille, clipping the ball forward. Through the channels, if they can find a bit of possession. Aubameyang has got it for Marseille. Puts it out to the right-hand side. Here is Weah. Beats his man. It's the cross in, low ball into the box, cleared away. Good defending again. It's going to be flung in from the right-hand side. The header in there, and it's over the bar. And he wants a corner for it, actually. Does Paxao, just got up at the back post, could only flick his header over the crossbar. He got ahead of the Liverpool man. His header goes over the bar, and the chance for Marseille goes when they could have got themselves back into it. Here is Szoboszlai for Liverpool, the ball trying to drop inside the centre circle. Can't be picked up though. Then Marseille will pick up the possession. Here is Belerde, out to the right hand side to Weah. Weah now for Marseille, into the feet of Pavard, who will drive over the halfway line. Now out to the right hand side to Weah, he's going to run at his man. Still Weah, going on the outside, two Liverpool players to beat. It's gone out for a corner to Marseille. Timothy Weah, who, when he has had the ball, has caused a few little problems down that right hand side. It will be a corner to Marseille and a chance to try and get the ball into the box. The goal has, by the way, been rewarded, the second goal, to the Marseille goalkeeper Rouley. In the meantime, it's flung in by Greenwood. Oh, there's a flick cross there. Well, Greenwood swung it in beautifully there with his left foot. But it's well caught by Alisson there, under pressure actually from Belerde. He did well, held on to it and got it where he wanted. In the meantime, Frimpong's in a battle there with the Marseille man, Murillo, but it's play on, and here come Marseille coming forward now into the middle of the park. Højbjerg tried to find Aubameyang, who made a brilliant run through the Liverpool back line, but they do well, Liverpool, to snuff it out. Here is Greenwood, keeps it in on that far right touchline. Leaves it short for Belerde. Belerde will pick out Medina. Out to the left-hand side it'll go. Marseille, opportunity here for the Brazilian. Here is Paxao. Back into the feet of Medina. Flings it out to the left to Paxao again. Holds it up. Back to Medina again. Marseille just trying to find a key to unlock the Liverpool door and give themselves a little bit of hope in the final 12 minutes of the game. Shot comes in and it's wide. Timothy Weah, well, he saw the opportunity there. He's about 20 yards outside the Liverpool penalty area on the right hand side, but he sweeps his shot well wide of the far left hand post. And Liverpool are going to be making a double substitution. It's going to be Ekitike and Viets who will make way. Curtis Jones and Cody Gakpo will come on. And Cody Gakpo hasn't scored in his last three, the last goal coming in the 2-2 draw at Fulham. Curtis Jones, who would of course start the game at the weekend against Burnley, played the last two actually, played in the cup against Barnsley, is also on in the centre of midfield. So the time is ticking down for Marseille to get anything from this. Liverpool not quite in cruise control, but they are in a comfortable setting at the moment, 2-0 up, and at the moment not really too much of a threat, but it only takes a goal to change that. Mason Greenwood will look to do it. Here he is down the right hand side, gets to the byline, gets a cross in again. Liverpool sticking to their tasks as they have done all night. Soberslide blocking the cross, and it will be a corner from this right hand side. Balerdi is up there, so we'll be looking to see whether they can get something from this. It's going to be Greenwood to take the corner from the right hand side, left footed. Decent delivery into the 6-yard area again. A Liverpool head gets to it, but it comes back to Greenwood. Flings it in with the right foot. In it goes. Van Dijk clears it away. There's the volley back into the box. The ball is bobbling about. Frimpong, well, they thought he might have hit a hand there. Referee says no. I have to say, I think they're right in that case, really. In the meantime, here come Marseille again. Inside the area, Greenwood, low ball into the 6-yard area. Again, Liverpool get it clear, but they're under a bit of pressure here, and Marseille can feel it. Here they come again, the French outfit. Still got the ball. They want to get it onto Paxel or Greenwood, because that's where the chances are starting to suddenly arrive now. Here is Medina, down the left-hand channel. Collected by Murillo, who has won a throw in here on this near side for Marseille. It's level with the Liverpool penalty area. Chance to throw it in there. Ball goes back to Medina. Here's Medina, down the line it'll go again. Murillo into the centre of the field. Chance for Højbjerg to try and twist and turn, and he does. Gets it out to the right hand side to Greenwood now. 1v1 against Kerkez. Here is Greenwood, slips it down. Chance here for Weah, pulls the ball back again. Liverpool are there, and it's Van Dijk this time to clear the danger. And it will be a throw into Marseille. They take it quickly into the feet of Medina. Medina rolls it out to this right hand side, and Liverpool do really well. Cody Gakpo putting the pressure on, and he makes it, does such a good job that it goes all the way back to Roulli in the Marseille goal. He plays it short. Balerdi under pressure there from Salah. Marseille do well, they pick out the lines, but they've got to do a bit better in the final third. They're not doing that at the moment. Liverpool, give credit to them though. They are defending tremendously when the balls come in to the box. Have Marseille got time to get themselves back in this, or will Liverpool comfortably collect another 3 points? Still time to go. 8 minutes to be exact, of course. Marseille 0, Liverpool 2. It would put Liverpool into 4th place with a victory here. And amongst those automatic qualifications, a 2-point gap between them and Barcelona, who have slipped out for the moment. As for Marseille, it would leave them on 9 points in a 19th position. So, still time to go. But in the meantime, Liverpool can finish it. Salah! Oh, he's put it wide. What a chance for Mo Salah. They've had so many opportunities, have Liverpool, but they haven't put them away. And there was another one. Marseille again, getting all rickety at the back, as they have done all night. And the ball comes through to Salah. He's 1-on-1 with the Marseille keeper, but I think he had too much time. He pokes it wide of the near post. And well, what a chance again for Liverpool. Marseille getting in a right mess at the back though. It was a high ball which was totally misjudged by Pavard, miscontrolled it, Salah's through, but he pokes it wide. At the other end though, here come Marseille, attacking down the left hand side. There's the cross into the box, a flick header, and it's wide in the end. Now Højbjerg just trying to make something of it there. Fling the cross into the box, but it wasn't to be. And in the end, it does go wide. So Liverpool will have the chance from the goal kick to take their time, I think it's fair to say, which Alisson will do all the time in the world. There's no rush from him. You can't really blame him, can you? Fair to say. And he's kept one clean sheet from his 3 UEFA Champions League fixtures so far. That came, of course, in the 1-0 win at Inter. It looks like he might well be getting another one tonight so far. If Liverpool can just keep things ticking the way they are with 6 minutes to go. Marseille 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool have a throw-in on this far left-hand side, midway point of the Marseille half. Kerkez throws it into McAllister. Lovely 1-2 here. McAllister down the left-hand side, tries to slip in. Cody Gakpo, who's not been able to get too much of a touch in an advanced position, but he's got one now. He's trying to roll his way through the Marseille defence, but looking for the free kick. Referee having none of it. Here is Gravenberg, turns on the ball. Short pass into Curtis Jones. Here is Curtis Jones now, trying to drive forward. In the end, it's taken off his feet though. Really good play by Marseille on that occasion, and now they'll try and drive forward. Ball goes out to Mason Greenwood on the right hand side. Here he is, 1v1 against Kerkez, holds the ball up, rolls it back into the midfield. Now Marseille, short pass into Højbjerg, spreads it out to the left hand side. Just for Pacquiao, goes for the shot. Oh, just wide. Not a bad effort from the Brazilian. Just saw a bit of an angle, cut inside. He's on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area, curls it with the right foot. It's a swirler, all right, but it goes high and over the crossbar in the end. Well, he scored at the weekend, did Igor Paixão in the 5-2 win over Angers. He wasn't far away from getting another one there. In the meantime, Marseille will pick up possession deep inside the Liverpool half. Greenwood switches the ball left-footed towards the Liverpool penalty area, but again it's well defended by Van Dijk and Gomez between them. The two centre-halves have really been stalwart, it has to be said. Here is Kerkez, rolls into the feet of Van Dijk. Gravenberg turns on the ball. He's been assured in the midfield. Of course, he had his critics, didn't he, early on? Gravenberg seems to be finding form once again. But here come Marseille, trying to play the ball through. Kerkez intercepts it, goes back to his goalkeeper Alisson, spanks it left-footed over the halfway line, but Højbjerg will head it forward. Plays it short into the feet of Weah. Now Nadia tried to play in Paixão there, but cut out well. The two substitutes trying to combine. Szoboszlai for Liverpool. Plays it into the feet of Curtis Jones. He goes down. Referee says no again. Does he? No, he does say yes this time. And it will be a free kick to Liverpool. And the pressure is off once again for Arne Slot's men. So they can take their time with the free kick. And just run the clock down in the field towards what is another 3 points. So it appears Marseille will certainly look with 3 minutes to go whether they can somehow find a fighting chance. Here is Gravenberg inside the centre circle. Back to Van Dijk. Liverpool just keeping possession in their own half now. There's no real hurry. Playing the short passes. Curtis Jones. Szoboszlai turns on the ball, but then they can spring on you, and this is what they're doing. Cody Gakpo into the area, down the left side. Low ball across the 6-yard area. Just needed a Liverpool touch. Here is Curtis Jones. Recycles possession on the right-hand side. Frimpong. Back to Szoboszlai. Now Curtis Jones again. Tries to play the ball inside. That looked a foul there, and it is. And Liverpool have given it away, so a free kick to Marseille. But they can just spring on you so quickly, and that's what they did. It was a calm and collective bit of passing, and all of a sudden found the gaps. Pardon the pun, because Cody Gakpo was on the ball there, but his fizzing left foot ball across the 6-yard area could not be turned home by a Liverpool player. In the meantime, Marseille will have the ball inside the centre circle. Ball goes back to Balerdi, who's going to switch play. It's a lovely ball over to that left-hand side to Murillo. Murillo plays it into the feet of Aubameyang, who's hardly really got involved in this one. Packs out. Liverpool will be happy by that account so far. Aubameyang again drops deep. Plays a ball over to the left-hand side. A chance for Timothy Weah to take on Kerkez. Nothing, no room at the end. Ball is played back towards the far stick. Bicycle kick attempt there from Paxao. But he'll pick up the ball down the left-hand side. Tries to get past Frimpong. Great defending from the Liverpool right back. Just kept his collection there. Very calm and assured. In the meantime, Marseille again will have possession. Højbjerg, good turn on the ball. Now Greenwood's got it. He's got Weah to the right of him. Puts the left-footed cross in, and it's gone over everybody's head. And that will be a goal kick to Liverpool. The frustration of Mason Greenwood and his Marseille teammates. I think he feels he should have done a little bit better there on the corner of the Liverpool penalty here, down the right-hand side. Floated ball goes over everybody's head. And it's for a goal kick. But Mason Greenwood has been in fine form. He's scored 3 Champions League goals and got himself 12 in 17 league games. So really has been firing on all cylinders. He's the man, former Manchester United man. Here come Marseille again. Have they got something in them? There's the ball over the top. For an opportunity, it might drop for Greenwood. It has dropped for Greenwood. Chance here! Oh, saved by Alisson. Or it took a deflection, but it's gone behind for a corner. Real chance for Marseille there. Well, it was a simple ball over the top from Pavard. High ball over the box. Liverpool didn't deal with it. Greenwood then set the ball up, and it looks like it's a blocked shot. It was Aubameyang who hit it on the left side of the area, but that's a wonderful block. Just seeing it again on the video in front of us here. Greenwood set him up, and Aubameyang, and it's a great save. It's a brilliant save from Alisson at his near post, it really is. Dives and gets 2 hands on it and palms it behind for a corner. It will be a corner to Marseille. What can they make of this? Nadir will take it with the right foot. Flings it in towards the near post, cleared away. Still Marseille have it on the edge of the area. Is it going to be struck in right-footed? Murillo goes for it from 30 yards out. But the ball whistles well over the crossbar. And another chance for Marseille. Goes off target. Roberto De Zerbi feel that could well be that in terms of that. But Liverpool moving the ball through the lines at the moment. Here they are on the left-hand side with Kerkez. You have just tuned in, you are listening to live audio match commentary. Marseille 0, Liverpool 2, but there could be a chance here. Gravenberg now driving forward. Chance here for Liverpool. Is he going to slip it out to the left-hand side? Gakpo! Chance here, Gakpo! It's 3! That's it now! It's all over! Liverpool have got the 3 points! And Cody Gakpo seals it all with a fine right-footed slotted finish into the far right corner. And it's no more than Liverpool deserve, really. They have been well and truly above the Marseille timescale, and there they were again. It was a lovely flick from Szoboszlai into Gravenberg. He drove towards the Marseille penalty area, and then a beautiful side-foot pass into Cody Gakpo on the left side of the area. Takes a touch on his right foot, adjusts his feet, and slots it into the far right-hand corner past the despairing diver Roulli, and into the back of the net it goes. Marseille 0, Liverpool 3, And that's it, the whistle goes, it's finished here. Well.